This cruise vlog was recorded before the COVID-19 pandemic. 2 years ago, we took our first cruise on the Carnival Legend. It was one of the greatest experiences of our life, so we knew someday we'd be back. That day is today. We're about to embark on a 10-day adventure on Legend's sister ship, the Carnival Spirit. Good morning, YouTube. It's Embarkation Day. There's our ship out there, Carnival Spirit. You can just see her. It's funny, we're about to be on board a Carnival cruise ship, so we don't really need a huge breakfast, but it was part of the deal with the room.
We don't have to walk far, do we?
No, we don't.
So here we are, we'll be getting on board soon. Great view from the roof of the hotel. We came out here last night, had a swim and looked at the opera house from in the water. It's amazing. Alright, so we've almost got our bags all sorted for going on board. Not long now. Because we paid for faster to the fun, we dropped off our bags and they told us to jump straight in the other line to get on board. So we just got given a letter and it said that our trip to Mare has been cancelled for this cruise because maintenance works apparently.
It's us.
Do you remember our last cruise? Let's have a look at a flashback.
So this morning on our approach to Mare, we encountered extremely strong winds and heavy swells that would make the tendering operation very, very unsafe. Despite our best intentions, the captain has now determined it is necessary to cancel our visit into Mare. I know this changes and impacts your plans for today, and we're really sorry for the disappointment.
It's us.
So, it's us, I think. So if you're ever going to go on a cruise with us and you want to go to Mare, pick another boat.
Why do you think it's us?
Well, we're not allowed to use cameras past this point, so we will see you on board. This cruise will be taking us to two countries, New Caledonia with the Isle of Pines and Vanuatu with Mystery Island and Port Vila. We're on board! The last cruise that just got off was a Christmas cruise. This is the New Year's cruise.
Chloe, I'm going to explore the ship on my own.
Alright, time to find our room. Stateroom's available from 1:30. Okay, so our rooms are not quite ready, but some other decks are maybe. I'm confused. So we're looking for 7230. There's 7231, and there's 7227, 29, 25. Our room does not exist. It's in a parallel universe. So apparently it was on the other side of the ship. A little bit confusing, but it's not perfect numerical order.
Hello, it's us.
We've got red cards because this is our second cruise.
That'd be right. See, look, we got killed. Let's face this like a bed that we can put that. We'll keep the TV on with the camera facing the front. Now, we need to go to the dining room when we get a chance. because we want anytime dining. We don't want this 7:45 business.
I remember when we first walked into that room and we saw the size of us. We booked the cruise at the last minute, so we were quite happy to have any room, even an interior. And we knew it was going to be pretty small, but wow, that really was compact. Okay, so we found our room, we've set ourselves in, and we're now going to head up to the Lido deck and have some lunch. By the way, my parents are joining us on this cruise, so that's going to be fun. There's the free ice cream.
This is what I want.
24/7 soft serve. There's the salsa bar. There's the blue iguana, that's like Mexican food. There's the pool. Is that it? Is that it? That is it, there it is! Chris Burger! When we cruised on the Legend 2 years ago, it was before it had been upgraded to the new standard, so they didn't have Guy's Burgers. We have been looking forward to trying one ever since we booked this cruise. Well, we've been looking forward to it since we first heard of them. Alright, I'm about to try my first Guy's Burger. Here we go. Check it out. That is really good.
Is it cute?
Looks like the smokestack.
Yeah. It's the smokestack. That's the Carnival trademark, that is.
Well, I can assure you that will definitely not be my last Guy's Burger. That was amazing. So they have free lemonade and iced tea, but when they say lemonade, it's like American style, so what they really mean is lemon cordial. Just had a really nice double caramel cheesecake from the dessert buffet. It was awesome. We had a little issue. We'd requested anytime dining and been told that we were waitlisted, but our cards said 7:45 dining. When you have little issues like this on the first day, you just go and talk to someone about it. Everything is fixable. Everything's all sorted. See, the staff on these ships, they can't do enough to help you. They're great.
We made friends on FaceTime. We're going to go and meet up with them. And the code was you had to wear a lei so that they knew who was who. It's too hot to wear it, so I'm going to do this.
So we went up onto the Lido deck and we met all the people from the Facebook group, including a lady called Captain Kaz, who organised a lot of the get-together type stuff. And I'm on my way to try and find Harry because I'm not sure where he is, and we're going to have to get ready for muster fairly soon, so I think it would be a good idea if we're all in one place so we can make sure he gets where he needs to be. We think he's in the arcade. Surely this is where we'll find him. Not in the arcade. Oh, those stairs. Whew. I'm going to try to see if he's in the room. Well, he wasn't in our room either. So, I'm going to go back to the Lido deck and see if he's there. So the whole muster drill thing's about to start very soon, and we still don't know where Harry is. So we're heading off to our stateroom, hoping he might be there now. We just don't want the entire ship's worth of passengers waiting while the crew search for our son. So hope we connect with him before it gets to that. So he wasn't in the room, but we know where our muster station is. He's going to have to end up there regardless, so we'll find him there. Well, we met someone who had seen him, so Linda's gone off to connect with him, and then she'll be back,
So when I found out that it was time to do muster, I was freaking out because I was not with Mum and Dad, and so they must have wondered how I was going to get there in time. But luckily, because it was written on my card, I knew what muster station I was. I even got my band. And I found Mum and Dad there.
All reunited. It's party time! We were so busy having fun, we hadn't even noticed that the ship was starting to move. I just want to say, I really love cruising. We've got our first fun times. I mean, the day
it was already there.
the day's nearly over, but hey, and I actually looked at most of this on the app, but that's good. I didn't realise we even got a fun time for today.
No, we do. You always going to welcome the water bike.
Cool.
I am going.
What happened?
Harry turned off the light.
I didn't realise that was what it was for.
This boy did that. All right, we're all dressed back in our clothes. Now we're going to go see if we can find my parents at the main dining room. Have some tea.
All right.
So Linda was lining up for the lift, and I said, "Oh, you guys are going to use the lift, are you?" And Chloe convinced Mum to use the stairs. Although I'm not sure we're going to convince her to go back up. These ladies played almost every night. We really liked them. They played popular songs on violin. What's this in here? Soul play. Not sure what that is. How's that for a view for tea?
I know.
You're just a silhouette, Chloe.
Your dad needs.
Baked meatballs sound interesting, and of course we know we love the vegetable spring rolls. We had them like almost every day on the last cruise.
Each night they highlight a different country in the international flavours section of the menu. Tonight it was Thailand.
So I decided to try the Thai international meal today, and I've ordered 2 entrees because I can. Healthy entree, Harry.
What is it, Harry?
So this is one of our favourite entrees, the spring rolls, and this is my meatballs. And what's Mum got? Hey?
Yep, and that's my prawns.
Cool.
Because if there's prawns on the menu, I've got to eat them. Especially if they're included.
Tell us what you got, Chloe.
Yeah, the green thing is chicken.
Green chicken. And this is my Thai chicken green curry.
I'm going to order a drink, but...
I said to me, if it's a frozen drink,
It's always one of our favourites.
we are wondering about.
Did you know that bananas are also herbs?
Mediterranean or
They're a fruit and a herb at the same time.
We're looking at short tours.
Looks like there's some really good options for tours. So we'll book them in tomorrow. We're going to go check out the shops and see if we can get the kids signed into the youth program. Someone's been shopping. What you got?
I got some nice thongs because the ones
Oh, you got some thongs. Oh, good.
because the ones I have keep breaking.
Yeah, awesome. Nothing worse than thongs that break.
Perfume over there with her name on it.
Yes.
Oh, so there is.
I have Chloe at home.
Check this out. That's cool. What are we looking at, mate?
Lego.
Lego. Star Wars. Batman.
Daddy, this Lego Batman says for ages 4+.
Yep.
Why?
I don't know, maybe it got little pieces in it.
Maybe it's for maybe it's for younger builders.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You got Harry Potter.
you got
Good
Overwatch,
thing.
which I'm actually surprised is in Lego because that's actually a young game. If you are funny enough.
If you're funny enough, eh?
In games like
I don't know if I'm funny enough.
Top Trumps, where would you like to go?
The ground's moving a bit at the moment, isn't it?
Whoa.
So we're in the jungle, which is Carnival Spirit's equivalent of the Enchanted Forest that we saw on the Legend. And then you can go up the stairs to the Circle C program. On our last cruise, they didn't do tail animals on Embarkation Day. But guess what?
There's one here, but I haven't made a song up yet. Insert song here. Let's see what the tail animal of the day today is.
Today's animal is...
We think it's a seal.
Isn't that cool?
It's cute.
We've never seen this one before. It's pretty cool. As Harry would say, isn't he a beauty? So in the ships they get these big bottles of water. It's like $4 if you want to actually open it and drink it. But guess what? Because we're Red Card members, because we're on our second cruise with Carnival, they've given us a whole bunch of freebie bottles.
And I think...
Right, we're just heading into the main theatre for the Welcome Aboard show. Check it out, it's all like ancient Egyptian stuff. Pretty awesome.
It is your cruise director. Please give it up. Your cruise director. It
Chloe was awesome, and of course she had a good name, but she's a cruise director. Cruise directors are always awesome. On the first night of the cruise, they always do this game before the show, where they get two couples up on stage and have to throw balls at each other. The winning couple get a special seat in the auditorium for the rest of the cruise, and some other goodies as well.
Lots, just like this. Everybody on this side, cheering a couple on this side, just like this. Oh, very nicely done.
We've come to the end of our first day. It's always really exhausting by the time we get to the end of Embarkation Day, isn't it?
Yep.
We want to go to bed.
But we highly recommend paying the money and doing Fastest and Fun.
Yeah, it was really good.
Because you get on pretty much after the diamond and the platinums.
Yeah, and it just gave us a bit of extra time on the ship. And it meant we had time where it wasn't really crowded with other people
We
on
could
board.
actually have lunch and find a table.
Yeah.
And we were on by 11:20.
Mm,
So keep that in mind.
it's good. Anyway, we're going to have some sleep, and we will see you tomorrow for day 2.
Bye!
Bye!